All right, welcome everybody to the stream. It
Skibbity
is Wednesday.
doo Hey everyone.
Skibbity doo is absolutely correct. Brandon got his desk set up and his old microphone. He's sounding absolutely beautiful. Let me hear it, babe.
We have the Pat McAfee microphone out.
Dude, Pat McAfee is my jam. You know
Pat
this
McAfee.
stuff. McAfee, hell of a football player. Hell of a TV show host.
Hell of a wrestler. We love his
Hell of
work.
a wrestler right off the bench. But anyways, you guys know the gist. We're not here to talk tonight. We talk to you guys on Saturdays. What are we here to do today, Brandon?
We're here to provide a entertainment product for you that we do weekly. It's called the M&B Stream.
Yes!
And it's also for our entertainment because we both see similar things throughout the week on the internet, but there are some things that we miss. There are some things that, our varied interests introduce each other to, and we're able to have
But if we overlap our internet autism, we perfectly create this wonderful spectrum. No pun intended.
It's basically all your bases covered for the week is where we're at here on this. So, and in addition to the podcast where we go into all sorts of wild stories, guys, come on. And I know there's so many people coming here into the YouTube now. I'm sick of you fuckers. Listen to the podcast. No, I'm just kidding.
Listen to both. Give us your time.
You must do both. Here, the audio will start sounding better for the podcast, better than the past few episodes now that we've got the Alex Jones special back out. As you
I know.
will.
I love the Alex Jones special. The Pat McAfee special.
It's hard not to love the Alex Jones special, dude.
Yeah, that's true. Alex Jones sponsored. Friend of the pod.
I mean, I don't even feel worthy, bro, to do the bit for Alex Jones, bro. Come on, one day we'll get his ass.
All right, what's our first video today?
First video today is, well, I guess we'll run this one. Should we just run this one?
Okay, so my favorite thing
stuff.
here, we have watched so much content on. Oh, can you share audio with me? Oh, you just had it muted.
Yeah, I had it muted. Like
we had so many Waffle House videos, and we've seen that like Waffle House employees have to be ready for everything, right? Like no matter what happens, there could be fights. You have to cook in front of everybody. You're basically a hibachi grill artist at a trailer park.
They also have to they have to brave all sorts of natural disaster situations, and the National Weather Service. Earlier. Yes, the National Weather Service literally uses Waffle Houses as a mark of how fucked up a place is, because if they're closed, everything's
done.
Bad. Yeah, they're the last thing open. For real.
They're the final arm of our society when it comes to like mass hurricanes, tornadoes, flash floods, etc.
They sincerely are a mark of how fucked things are, which I love, because it's really just a metaphor for their whole existence. Yeah. It's good stuff.
Well, what I was going to say is with this video right here, this is something we don't anticipate they have to deal with, but let's watch it together and see something else you may have to experience with this 80s Waffle House training video.
Yeah, let's see what we have here.
Hey, Gary.
Hi, can I talk to you about getting some more hours?
Sure. Why don't you grab this trash? We'll talk on the way to the dumpster.
Okay.
Ooh, the dumpster.
Thank you so much for the hours, too, Donna. I really appreciate
Gary,
it.
Gary, if you need those hours, I'm going to need you to do something for me.
Okay.
What do you
Why
need?
don't you come over after work? We can discuss this.
Okay, why are you touching me? No.
Why are you touching him?
Why are you
No,
touching him?
Gary, your wife doesn't need to know. You can come over. We'll have a few drinks. Who knows what else might happen?
Okay, Donna, you're my boss.
You're not going to get any
God
hours.
damn it, Donna, you
She
whore.
is pushing it, dude. She's pushing it to the limit, dude.
Hey, Gary.
Hi, can I talk to you about
I really
getting some more
like the
hours?
comment up there that says Gary was supposed to be a manager by now. That is the best fucking possible outlet right there.
He's putting himself in a real compromising position for work here, guys. I'm just saying. He's putting himself...
By not sleeping with Donna? Is that what you're trying to tell me? That he should have just done it?
Morality-wise, you're in a bind either way. You could be into this. It's still lame to sleep and get ahead, isn't it? It's emasculating, in my opinion.
I'm more worried about the fact that he's married with kids.
I mean,
who does that stop? You
a
know?
lot of the time, that doesn't matter. That's all I'm saying. But
well, Gary's a good guy. He would never do that to his wife.
He does genuinely. They make him sound so good in this.
They make him sound like the nicest Waffle House employee of all time.
There's something.
Donna, no.
Donna, how dare you?
How dare you touch me, Donna?
Donna, what the fuck, Donna?
Bitch, I'm here to flip waffles. I'm not blowing your back out.
Donna, it was one time. That's what this actually would sound like in real life.
Yeah, dude, that's the truth. He did slip up one time on a closing shift at like 3:45 in the morning.
Yeah, because women don't act like that. Women don't act like this in real life.
Don't do this.
Just.
Don't put these guys in a position where this happens. You know, that's what Brandon's saying.
Yeah, I mean, dude.
Don't put us in a position.
Work wives. I mean, it's a bad thing. I don't like that. We don't do work wives in this house.
We don't do work wives here at the M&B pod.
We don't do work wives.
I work from home, so my work wife is my Dell laptop.
I like that. I like that. You know, you got to just get attached to something else, dude.
That's it. Just get attached to the computer.
Oh, I got
But don't watch porn on your work computer, because that makes you a bad person. M&B tip.
What did they say on I Think You Should Leave? I think you should be able to watch a little porn at work.
A little bit of porn.
A little bit of porn at work.
You can't watch any porn at work. Well, you want a little bit of porn. Oh, dude, what is this? You put this in here.
I obviously put this in here. You got that right, brother.
What is this?
You can read it for the audience, dude. Can you see it?
So let's see. The shamir is a worm or a substance that was claimed to have the power to cut through or disintegrate.
I think that's spelled weird.
Disintegrate. There we go.
It is spelled right. Okay.
Yeah, it caught me there for a minute. To
what
cut
is that
through
word?
or disintegrate stone, iron, or diamond. So this is like a badass worm. King Solomon said to have used it in the building of Solomon's temple in place of cutting tools. You telling me this is that they thought that people think this is real?
I mean, apparently in historical texts it's been discussed. I don't know. I just never heard of this, and I was like, "That's cool. I've never heard that one, dude."
So why does it have legs in one picture and not legs in another picture?
Well, that's what I would like to know. You know, what's the interpretation?
Are there forms here?
It
like,
even
does it evolve? Is it a Pokemon?
Well, I noticed too. It's also like it's weird.
Lumpy.
Maybe just the texts. Like the shamir is a worm or a substance that was claimed to be able to.
Yo, what the fuck does that mean? A worm or a substance? Dude, this is one of those things where people wrote about it and it was not real. Like, as someone who went into history as a profession and went and got a degree in it, 65% of the shit you read when you go to get a history degree, you're like, that never happened.
I like this one though, dude. You look at some of the old shit. They build it in such precise, crazy ways. They're moving such big material. I would believe the giant weird worm guy over some of the shit that they peddle is all I'm saying.
Well, here's my thing. If this is a Pokemon, which I still believe it is a Pokemon, this definitely looks like a Pokemon that has a third and final form that we're not being shown. So, like, where's the final form? Like Shamirioso or whatever. Like, that's what I need.
It ends in some type of butterfly.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Cocoon,
like
you've got
it's
the larva
and
into the cocoon kind of vibe.
Kind of like a Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree situation.
What was the other?
Here.
There was Kakuna. Was it the yellow one?
Yeah,
no, I like that one better.
That's the one that turns into
Beedrill.
Beedrill.
Yeah.
Weedle to Kakuna to Beedrill.
I remember the original 150, bro.
We can 151. We know enough to 151 in here.
I fucking remember, bro. I fucking remember that shit. Don't even play with me right now. Hang on. Pause.
He's throwing shit around. He said, "I'm not fucking around with whatever's back there." He's got to go beat up a ghost, I think.
We're turning this into Pokemon now, because look, this is clearly a Pokemon that we have here.
What do you have? Oh my God, he's got the cards,
bro.
Yo, why haven't you sold those for a down payment on a mansion yet?
I even got the ones I'm missing still, bro. These are all not first edition.
I know. I'm just kidding.
They are in really fucking great shape. I got some great ones.
You should get a couple graded for real and just.
I got some.
See if they're worth
where's a hollow, dude? You know, I'm just gonna say it, guys.
This is our show and tell phase today. I love this. Look at that Jinx.
What's up with her, dude? She ain't right.
Don't say it.
They fixed her. I know they fixed her in the animation versus the cards and shit. There's a big controversy there. She kind of looks like Justin Trudeau. Is all I'm saying, guys.
I've never heard that one. I like how this devolved into show and tell today.
So well, this is, I have ADHD. So, I had it handy. I had just dug it. It was in the same box I hit the microphone was in. So I said, I got to pull them out, prove that I'm a real OG for everybody who's watching. I didn't even have in the big camera to show it off.
I'm really invested in this fucking Shamir worm, dude. I'm going to have to
Well, I said, I never even heard of this. This is something that I like, this kind of freak shit, but like it's rare that it's something that cool that I hadn't heard of. So I'm just going to...
You think these are the real culprits behind 9/11?
These are the real culprits maybe behind the pyramids or whoever. I don't know. The worms, bro. This is a Dune lore situation. This could be This could be fun. This could be really fun.
I don't know, man. This seems like... I don't like when people try to play Muad'Dib in my life.
I mean, I get what that's okay.
This is great. I don't remember. Oh, this is a good one.
Dude, what? Oh, yo, what's this? What the hell is this thing, bro? Bro, dude, what? Oh, yo, what the hell is this thing, bro?
Holy shit, dude. Oh.
Dude, what? Oh, yo, what's this? What the hell is this thing, bro?
You can see, he's winding up so hard right here. I can't, it's so fast. I can't even do it. I can't, it's a reel, I can't get it.
I agree with that comment that says the little squeal it lets out is the best part.
What's so funny is, like, I don't know, the culture has changed so much, right? That that product would be that wouldn't, first of all, not even be on the shelf. It'd be sold out, right? Like something like that on the Elmo.
Like 20 years ago.
Come on, every time Tickle Me Elmo. I remember that. I was a part of that. I was there.
My grandparents stood in line at Christmas time at Toys R Us to get me an Elmo and the Furbies.
Now you have
that was the big late night grabs.
Now you have a better chance fucking hitting it for TikTok than buying it and flipping it for a profit. You're gonna make more money off your fucking TikTok. That's crazy,
dude. I mean, no one gives a shit about Tickle Me Elmo anymore.
Didn't Elmo didn't they try to out him as a bad guy? The Elmo guy. There was a documentary.
I believe there was something negative that came out about him, but now there's like a really positive documentary about him out. So I don't know if that's PR or what, but I'm not going to speak down.
That sounds like a rabbit hole I'd be willing to go down, to be honest.
The Elmo Man Files.
The Elmo Man Files? What the fuck?
Dude, for like a month or two now, you've been telling me on this stream to play Red Dead, and I was like,
we just got it for free as PlayStation
I
subscribers.
know. So I wanted to let you know that this video is the reason I'm going to play it.
Well, download it after we get off this tonight, and you'll be able to literally. My dad texted me as I was pulling into my spot today, being like, he literally just sent me the link and said, "Oh, nice," and I was like, "Yo." And I always said to him, like, "I'll give you the disc if you want to play it," but I actually literally randomly, and this is like maybe a week before this, just pulled out my disc and downloaded it for the fuck of it because I just got the new TV and I have the PS5. I haven't played it on PS5 yet. Not that they updated it for PS5, but I figured
But now you get the PS5 update for free at least.
I don't think there is a PS5 update for it yet, which annoys me.
Oh, that kind of breaks my heart. You would think they would do that.
That being said, it runs amazing on PS5. It does help with the load times a little bit. And in general, dude, it's just so funny that I started playing it a week ago and now everybody's going to be playing it because it's the free game this month. But like, it is so good. It is a masterpiece, dude. This is crazy. So
do you want to hear my little complaint about, like, this is such a stupid complaint.
I'm
the
willing to hear you
PS5
out.
has eliminated load times, right? It really has. Like, load times on the PS4 that were like a minute, 45 seconds are like 3 seconds now, right?
Right. That's true.
I used to use those load times strategically to do shit, and now it's gone.
Grab snacks and shit.
Grab a snack, take a sip of my drink, hit my vape. I can't do any of that shit anymore. It's ridiculous.
I mean, I understand the vitriol, but let me tell you, the flip side of that is you can pretty much just pause the game whenever. So you give it a pause, you get up. I just, if I'm trying to stay focused, sometimes it's good because I used to have a bad habit of playing like, I don't know, Skyrim on PS4 or whatever, or I don't know, whatever. And the load times would be so long that I would pick up my phone and I'd sit there and scroll my phone and I'd get lost in my phone.
Yeah.
But anyway, Red Dead, fucking masterpiece. Everyone I know who I love is texting me being, I'm stoked. So I'm happy that people get to experience this game. It plays like a new game when you play it still. Still, that's how good it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna download it.
Oh my god. They're beating up this Jack.
They're just jumping the shit out of this
I like
kid.
that he's trying to fight back a little bit. It's good that they're leaving the dog alone, dude.
I didn't know this was a mission. They just like jump a kid.
No, this is mods on PC that allows you to beat up the kid. Typically, the kid's in camp and you can't beat him up like this, dude.
I think they should make that in the game. I'm kind of let down. Now I have to get mods just to beat up that kid. That's kind of disappointing.
Kind of. So I'm sorry to say.
It kind of really takes it for me. I really wanted to just jump right in and beat that kid's ass for like 2 to 3 hours before I did anything else.
I can understand your frustration here, but it is what it is. You can still do this to random people. There's a woman who's encouraging people to vote, women to vote. This is like based in the same year that women's suffrage was being fought for or whatever.
Okay.
And you can feed her to whoever you want.
Like in the game or with a mod?
No, in the game. In the game.
You're telling me the game's totally cool with that, but I gotta get a mod to beat the fuck out of a kid.
Yeah, Rockstar's very
they don't know what they're doing.
They don't include they just don't really include children in their games a lot of the time, so when they do they try to make sure you can't murk them, I think.
I'm all about beating up. We're not killing the kid. You're just beating him up with a sack of oranges.
Well, if this is your kind of thing, man, I'll tell you one thing. There is a game for you, and it's developed by the same developer, Rockstar Games. Ready for this?
Kid Beater?
And I can't believe you've never played this game. It's called...
You're talking about Bully right now?
Yes.
Yeah, I did play Bully.
Oh, yeah. You were like, I'm going to base my whole personality on this game. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it did catch me for like 4 or 5 years.
Jimmy Brooks is cool as fuck. He's cool as fuck, actually. I'm going to shave my head and be just like him. You're bigger than Jimmy Brooks, too. It's not fair. He's actually short in the game, so it's like kind of... He's short and stocky. So at least like when he goes up against a big guy, it's like intimidating, you know?
Nope. I had the win there. All right, what do we got next on our viewership of the afternoon?
Yeah, please hold. Let's see what we got.
Please hold.
Oh shit.
Oh, dude. Okay, so I've been wanting to send these in every time I do. Okay, the fact that you don't know makes this infinitely better. Okay.
Help me out.
This is a whole UFC thing or boxing and UFC thing that's been going on all over Twitter where all the knockouts are either someone handing someone else an instrument to play or falling with an instrument as they get knocked out. And I never want to post them because they're only like, 5 seconds, but this is actually a compilation. So I was like, oh yes, this is it right here.
All right, I'm excited. Let's see what we got. This looks like Matt Healy right here with the shaved head. Oh my god, that one's scary. I don't know why, but these are all like giving animorphs for some reason. Which I love, obviously.
Jab out there and then Carolina's out.
No shot. What is this? Oh my god, dude. Bro, these are fucking savage.
That one gets me every time.
The trumpet one? Or, I'm sorry, trombone. Yeah, it's perfect.
I
is
love
perfect.
every single one of those. I think that shit is so fucking funny.
Speaking of combat sports, all right, this is
This
is crossover appeal actually.
Okay,
Well,
crossover appeal.
I don't have anything to
what we
pull
got.
up, but this is just on my
Oh, I
mind.
thought you were. Yeah, what do you got?
You know, Slaughter to Prevail, the band, they are big on YouTube. They are big on all sorts of. They are Russian. They wear masks.
That's
like
the one with the
Slipknot.
Alex Terrible
Alex
singer, right?
Terrible is his name.
Yeah. We made fun of his newest music video before we streamed last week.
It's easy to make fun of a guy who has actual Nazi tattoos, you know?
Well, I
So-
mean, when you own it by calling yourself terrible, I mean, it is what it is.
But anyway, this is all connecting because he is signing up for bare knuckle. And he's got like,
Oh,
apparently
dude.
is going to have one of the biggest Oh, I almost spilled my beer. One of the biggest contracts to fight in bare knuckle. Like,
So he's trying to be like the Jake Paul of bare knuckle boxing, essentially.
I mean, he's willing to get in there and get his ass beat.
I'll
probably.
watch it. Shit,
I'm
I'll
curious.
find some illegal Russian stream and I'll watch him get beat up.
Well, I think
they're
he's
Russian,
fighting
right?
in the but I think he's I don't know, but I think he's trying to fight in like the UK bare knuckle one, like the one that what's his name from the UFC's fighting in that he's like head up right now.
I don't think that's out of anywhere like that.
All
I
right,
might
well,
be
whatever
wrong,
league
but
that one is,
it's illegal in the United States to do bare knuckle.
That's why I think it's
So,
UK.
I don't know if it's like Abu Dhabi or some shit. I think
Maybe. Either
It's
way.
crazy.
Either
Either
way.
way.
Crazy. I'll be
Crazy
keeping an
shit.
eye on that. I'm curious to see
Oh,
how that
dude,
goes.
when he gets knocked the fuck out, we'll stream it. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
that's something
I hate
I'll
that
do.
motherfucker.
Oh, okay. We're getting into some freaky. This is cool.
right, let's
Actually,
get weird.
I wasn't able to confirm the validity of this, even though it looks really cool.
Okay.
But this guy's a freak on Twitter, bro. Don't follow him, okay? He's a weird guy. But he did post this shit, test footage, saying that it's from the Teledyne Ryan Models 262 Manta Ray RPV. Saying that the specific model never left its testing phase. However, it led to Teledyne Ryan teaming up with DARPA to work on a stealth program, which led to the F-117.
So it's like a really, really, really early F-17.
Yeah,
Or,
in mid
like-
70s is what they're saying. But
Yeah,
here's the thing
okay.
about that. You know, if I just play this real quick, let's see
Yeah, let's take a
if
look.
this looks mid 70s to you.
All right. I mean, it looks like mid-70s Star Trek.
I mean, I'm shitting my pants if I see this. This has to be a recreation, right?
Yeah, there's no way that's actually something in the sky. This looks like
It
a shitty sci-fi movie.
This
you know?
kind of looks real, this footage here.
This
and
one
this
does.
also
The
says
first one
San
didn't.
Diego Air and Space Museum, so it's something I can probably look into.
Well, it makes me wonder. Like, this looks real, but the first one looked like a 3D rendering. You know, these all look real now. Why does it look like he's flying over Hoth in Star Wars?
Why is this so scary looking to me? I don't know why. It's just so off-putting.
It's
I
just
don't think...
ominous as fuck.
Yeah, these triangle ones, especially ones that, like, I don't know.
It's so flat. It's so flat compared to what we see 40 years later, which is what is confusing to me.
Yeah, a lot of these
Like,
stealth.
we don't. When the F-17 came out, it's not that flat. And what's that circular dome at the bottom?
To me, I would assume that's a camera off the top of my head, but I don't know.
But like, why? I don't know if they had camera. Like, this does not look real.
it
This right
almost
here,
looks. It almost looks like it's not using conventional propulsion. No,
but it looks like it's drawn right here.
this does kind of look like a model to me. It's hard to tell.
It is. This looks like a
But
David
then
Lynch
it
movie.
cuts to this, and you go, I don't know, man.
Well, yeah. When it gets here, this is where
It's
I'm like, well, this
so
looks semi-real.
weird.
I just don't like how thin it is, like how flat it is.
I mean, if we have stuff like that, 90% of UFO sightings are going to be those things.
Yep.
But where do you get the tech to come up with something like that?
And like, where do you get the cameras to be able to record this shit? I guess the San Diego base can do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
government issued cameras. So speaking of, we have a little recent clip. Actually,
Oh, here we go.
very recent.
T-Dog.
As of the 19th, this is going up on the 22nd. This is Trump discussing UFOs with whatever the fuck this guy. I forget this guy's name.
With
Hugh
another
Hewitt.
old white.
Hugh Hewitt. What an insane
white.
name. That's his
see
name
what he says.
twice, kind of.
You got
Hugh
briefed on them?
Hewitt.
When you were president, they briefed you on UFOs.
I was briefed, yeah. I was briefed.
So do you believe
yeah,
in them?
I always have an open mind, but you know what? I focused on things like China. And things like, unfortunately, I had to also focus on
China.
garbage.
Garbage.
Wait. What did he say that it was garbage?
That skipped
That's a
ahead.
very interesting question. I'll tell you. So you have believers of.
Is back. The Tennessee congressman.
That was weird. That like skipped ahead.
Too
The
late.
government doesn't want us talking about this, bro.
Last
Yeah,
question,
tell me-
Mr. President.
say
The
that
UFO issue is back. The Tennessee congressman wants it. What did you learn about UFOs when you were in the Oval? Do you believe in them?
That's a very interesting question. I'll tell you. So you have believers of in that, like you wouldn't believe, and they're very solid people. And then you have people that don't believe. And I really more focused on Russia, and I focused on China,
China.
and I focused on North Korea.
I said that about the way he says it right there is so fucking funny to me.
China, and I focused
China.
on China, and I really more focused on Russia, and I focused on China, and I focused on North Korea. You have people, though. I will tell you. I interviewed a couple of people from the Air Force, and these guys were central casting, perfect guys with their crew cuts, and they walked in. They were handsome as hell. I said,
They were handsome as
He's
hell. I got
such
a
a
boner the
queen,
minute They
bro.
walked in.
He's such
They
a
were-
queen,
They
bro.
were torn up. They were so fucking sexy.
I mean, he said it. Like, not me. There should be a pause at the end of that.
from
What
the
if
Air
Hugh
Force,
Hewitt
and these
hit a
guys
pause?
were central casting, perfect guys with their crew cuts, and they walked in. They were handsome as hell. I said, what do you think? And they believe it. I mean, they believe it. They said they
Well,
saw
shit,
it.
they're handsome as hell, and
So
they
you
believe
got-
it. That's enough
That's
for me.
all it takes for me is a big cock.
That's enough. If you're handsome and you tell me something, that's all I need,
If you
baby.
look like you're stacked down there, I'm gonna believe you either way. I'll tell you one
That
thing.
cock is throbbing. I'm coming a walking, baby. Let's go.
I mean, Trump severely gay coded. If he wasn't running as a Republican, the gays would embrace his energy.
Oh, dude, he would be with them so
That's how I
hard.
feel, dude. He was the one who said that he'd let, he would let, oh, I see an ant on my monitor. He would let the Jenner do whatever bathroom she wanted. That was a Trump quote, not a Brandon quote.
Did you
Although-
see that Caitlyn Jenner
I would also let them-
recently posted an anti-trans post?
Well, she's like anti like current culture,
It's
right?
wild. We're already at the point where there's old school trans versus new school trans. That's so crazy
Yeah.
to me.
Well,
Like,
I
it
think
only
I
happens,
think
like-
that's just, dude. This ant is literally gonna get on the camera. You're gonna see him. And
He's trying to
climbing
make
on
an
it.
appearance. Come on, Ant.
I've been having ant problems, dude. It's not
Did
fun.
you kill him?
No, he's somewhere. We'll find him.
Hell
dude.
yeah. He's
But
living.
I forget what I was even saying. What was I just saying? Something about who the fuck
We were talking
knows?
about your aunt and how it's like a Pixar movie for him when you're trying to kill
Got
him.
briefed
It's dude.
on UFOs? You got briefed on them?
What?
When you were president, they briefed you on UFOs.
Why is he
I was
shocked?
briefed, yeah. I was briefed.
So do you believe in them?
I always have an open mind, but you know what? I focused on things like China and things like, unfortunately, I had to also focus on garbage.
The way that ends,
What
it
does that
doesn't
mean?
no context. Like that's where the clip ends, so it's really funny.
What
I'm
the
like,
fuck did and I focused on garbage?
I focused
what
on
the fuck does that mean?
the garbage.
The goddamn garbage.
So that's what Trump's talking about.
Oh, dude. They're making new guys in the lab, bro. They're making new guys in the lab. I wanted to show you.
Oh, we've
this
discovered a new guy.
DLC NPC has been downloaded into our simulation this week.
We could always use a couple more in the variety pack. Try to keep things lively. Try to keep things
Yeah.
interesting. Kind
That's
of.
what our guy right here is for.
right.
He's 100% for that.
Пуляевская. А как и без твоих трусиков такой же пустой, как и эта банка, по-любому.
Nope.
Тома,
This guy is a character in GTA. Like he's
He
straight
came right
up-
out of a comic book, bro. Like there was some kind of wizardry that happened, and he like fell out of a Spider-Man novel.
This guy has to be in Stalker 2. Takes place in Russia. It's got a.
Look at him just annihilate this beer.
Can you imagine cutting your on the can? Dude?
You know he fucked his mouth up on this shit. Like, there's no way you didn't, but this is one of those moments where you're like, yeah, I'm a badass. I'm bleeding now.
I hate it. I hate everything about it, but at the same time, it's just a difference of culture. I just don't understand.
Yeah, we can just blame this on Russian culture.
This is because Russia and us are different. If we were to just get
We're
past
just
these
different. We don't
cultural
understand.
differences, we're actually the same.
We're all the same. Come on, you fucking assholes. You break that shit, I break this shit. Oh, dude, this is my jam.
This
Okay,
is
so
absolute fire.
Click into the Kyle Rittenhouse post first. Okay. So here's a picture that like has been floating around for a long time now. This is a Native American tribe flipping off the memorial here, basically just saying, fuck the founding fathers and fuck the greats of America because this is our country.
Mount
right?
Rushmore getting a big shit.
Yeah, shitting on Mount Rushmore, right? And this has been a very diversive post for like 2 or 3 months now. People either are like, yeah, I agree with you, or they fucking hate him, right? Now, old NPC Kyle Rittenhouse himself gets involved if you go back a little bit. And he says, then leave.
Then leave. He said, actually, then leave. That's how he talks.
If you've got a problem with it, then leave.
Oh, then leave. Be quiet.
Fucking Ben Shapiro's fucking... This is what happens when Ben Shapiro comes on the floor and it grows into a human.
I think the attacks on Kyle Rittenhouse's character is transphobia. That's what I think, in a way.
Why? Because he started out as a good little girl?
I think he is a little girl, and I think he probably internally identifies as one. And this isn't to be an insult. There's something up with his. There's something up with him in the way he perceives himself and the insecurity. There is something up there. And well, here's my question: you remember that video for those pictures of that girl from Kansas State a couple years ago who was holding that AK on campus for her graduation photos? She pooped her pantsies, dude? Are you talking about that?
She did poop in her pants. I haven't seen her and Kyle Rittenhouse in the same room ever. Coincidence?
They're doing similar work, so you never know, dude.
Sounds like they might be the same person.
I would like to see Kyle Rittenhouse work for Alex Jones arc, because for a while that chick worked for InfoWars, which was
I wouldn't doubt
a
that
blast. Yeah, that was a blast. It was a launching point for many careers too. Dasha from the Red Scare podcast, now friends of the show, but fan of the Red Scare podcast. She was also in Secession. If anybody watched Secession,
my favorite show.
But she her whole career launched off from a viral interview that she did with that gun girl. And
really?
She did an interview dressed in a sailor suit where she kind of owned the gun girl, talking about how I just want to give people health care. I'm not really a socialist.
Did she ask her about it, how she pooped her pants at that party?
No, this was before that was exposed to the public. This is like early days for her,
God damn it. Okay, so
we have Kyle Rittenhouse saying just leave. That's super lame, dude. Good
Then
bit.
our boy.
What do you mean leave? They're a Native American. Like, it's really, that's fucking high level stupidity to be like,
you leave, Kyle. You fucking
Kyle Rittenhouse. They're from here, bro. What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
So then Ryan Garcia, friend of the pod, writes, didn't you kill people or am I tripping?
Remember when everyone was shitting on him and I stood up for him? Do you remember this?
Yeah, and then like 3 days later, I sent you the post where we found out that second PED sample we talked about on the podcast actually did come back negative.
They're smearing him because he was invited to some weird sex party and he's blowing the whistle. I know he's got his very unique way of displaying those facts to people. It's very off-putting and schizo-coded, sure. But I actually believe the meat in there, bro. I believe that shit. I believe he did get invited to something that he didn't want to go to. Because he's a cute young man.
I think so too, and I think they've been trying to ruin my boy ever since. Like Conor McGregor went online and gave a huge tirade about how Ryan Garcia was a bad person. It's all like on purpose.
If a guy like Conor McGregor isn't the type of guy to instantly sell out to the nearest guy, because all he comes from nothing, Yeah. Guys who come from nothing are easy marks. That's how guys like Diddy end up in the positions they're currently in. They don't know the limits. They don't know the limits of their power. They don't understand their order on the pecking scale because they're just seeing a meteoric rise from where they're coming from. They're easy prey.
Scroll down to that post that's from Korn right there. The comment section.
Fun fact. Did you know, and this is real, you can verifiably look this up, the guy who designed and also did most of the work on the Mount Rushmore was a KKK member, or at least adjacent.
I did not know that. That is an even further drag, I think, that maybe I overlooked in this one.
No, it's just funny when you consider all the facts, is all I'm saying, But yeah, very accurate. Look at this. Beautiful. Birth of a Nation.
Fucking gross.
It's our first
All right,
movie
what do we got
ever.
next?
What do we
I
have
love
next?
Ryan Garcia being like, wait, didn't you kill people?
I like
Oh,
Ryan
dude.
Garcia on his based arc. He's on something right now. I'm enjoying
Me too.
it.
You know, it's been a while since we've had a Stephen A clip, and I said we were going to hold on, continuing when he produced for us, and he came through this week big time.
It looks like it. I can already tell based on the spoiler below that this is going to be a good one. But let me say, I did send you something. We didn't include it in the stream, but I did see somebody speculate that we could potentially, and this is true, now that he is, Disney and ESPN are one.
He's a Disney employee.
He's in the pool for Kingdom Hearts. He's in the character pool for Kingdom Hearts. So if we could really just drive that point home to Square Enix, we can write to those people and say, hey, Square Enix, we need Stephen A. Smith.
What's that petition website that everybody uses?
Change.org.
We'll have to make one and put it in our bio.
That would be, wow, imagine we go viral off that and we make it happen in our podcast. Like it's all based on this idea.
I just want to meet Stephen A. Smith.
This could be the launching point of our whole career doing this as professional broadcasters, Max.
I'm making it.
Underscore Prex, P-R-E-X-S, right? At 6'7", 269 pounds. Do you think, was it Mutu?
Yep.
Is that how you pronounce his name?
I mean,
Mutu?
I would
Mutu
understand
could
that
beat
being
LeBron in a game to 21. 6'7", 269 pounds. One-on-one, right here.
Analyzing.
Well, he's shorter than LeBron, but he weighs more. Well, it says here, I don't know. Abilities, pressure, unnerved, hidden ability. All right, so he's got composure. Psychic,
He's got composure.
He's got
He can
composure.
anticipate moves and stuff like that. Yeah, maybe he could pull it off. I mean, from the looks of him, he might scare LeBron. LeBron might want to shoot number jump shots. Might not want to come near him.
He's
That'd be
kind
a
of
problem.
right.
That long tail, you never know. Might strip him. Yeah, I can say that. It's a miracle. I'm not saying it definitely would happen, but it's possible. It's possible. Let's go with that.
It's possible. It's possible.
Dude, it's possible, dude. You gotta watch out. That shit is. He's
shorter
funny.
than LeBron, but he weighs more than LeBron. My man is
At
analyzing this down to the fucking bones and bolts, dude.
He's right about the
He has
tail.
no idea what he's talking about, but he's just genuinely in the moment, and I appreciate that.
He's right about that tail thing. That could strip
He is
the
right.
ball.
That tail could get you for
That
sure.
could absolutely strip the ball.
Oh, dude. Okay, so this is a video, and I can just pretty much analyze what's going on here before we get started. But this is a woman's retreat. It's called a Rage Ritual Retreat. You pay $4,000. Okay, Brandon, $4,000. And let's see what they do on this retreat.
I'm already irritated by the concept of this.
Go ahead. Come on, dudes. That's right out of a horror movie, dude.
I just
want
to speak for the. I will speak as the devil's advocate here. I get in a mood, and I don't know if this is relatable. I don't know if this is toxic. I don't know if this is problematic. But let me tell you guys something. If I get really flustered and my brain can't even catch up with the thoughts and I'm emotional at the same time, there's a lot of swirling things happening at once. I'm prone to giving something a bump.
Yeah.
A bump.
That's fair.
And
I like how you say that. A little bump. Just like a tap.
I will knock something off the fucking... No. We'll call it a toxic trait. And so, we work on this as an adult. Yeah, we work on this as an adult. We work on trying to capture the emotion. We try to not... We let the emotions pass by like traffic, right? Like as if they're cars passing by.
Roll past.
That's okay. They're going to go. You're going to have more. It's okay. But let me tell you guys something. It feels good to smash occasionally to just hit. It really does feel good. So when you have this concept of everybody getting together, you all hit a couple of things. I actually love that idea because it's like we should do that. We should get it out.
Yeah, but why are we paying $4,000 to do it on a bike path when we could just get together and do this off of Facebook?
That's where you get me. I mean, aren't there those like smash rooms that they bring all of the corporate tech people to?
You can go to those places. It's like a whole garbage room of like 70s and 80s electronics. You just hit it with like a fucking kid's wiffle ball bat, you know?
What is that job like? Like, who cleans that mess up after every time?
Every time I see people, because it used to be like a fun, kitschy thing to do, and I saw people like take selfies after they did it, right? They'd have like Carhartt work outfit on with like a baseball bat over the, trying to be hard.
Cringe.
Every time I think about it, and I'm like, who the fuck picks that shit up? And like, you have to do it in between each one. And what do you choose? Like, how do you decide? Is that broken? Can that be hit again? Like, what's the designation? And where are we getting all this trash,
dude? It's gathering all of the goods, destroying all the goods. It's the person cleaning up all the goods, and everybody's getting paid what, $10 an hour to be there.
That's it, because it's not like these people make like $50 an hour.
Be aware. I'm gonna do something real quick. Let me know if it sounds super crazy on your end. Ready for this?
All right.
What's up?
You sound very good.
Yeah, that's been the problem. Something clicked in my brain, and I figured out our singular audio issue between the two of us, and I feel super smart. Guys, behind the scenes, it's like
you sound so good right now. I'm so like, it's so funny. People are gonna be like, damn, what the hell just happened halfway through this pod?
They won't know. See, here's the
they
thing.
will.
They aren't gonna know the difference. This is going through
only
Ninja,
me.
Not
so this is only me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured out
you do sound significantly better to me, babe.
That's what it sounded like when I heard the first recording.
That's why you were like, Max, what are you talking about,
like,
dude? We sound crystal.
You're on crack, Max. What the fuck are you talking about?
All right, what do we got next, dude? I'm over the screaming women. That gave me a mild migraine. Need some Excedrin.
Let's see what we have here. We'll look at it. We'll look into it. Sorry, there's so many tabs open. I usually close them as we go, but not.
I know. Today you're swinging through them. Okay, this is good. What do you got here?
All right, wait. So I'm gonna tell you something real quick. I'm gonna sum this up, and then I'll just kind of show you the screenshots as we go.
Okay.
But if anybody is as invested still in this Drake Kendrick music industry expose on a bigger scale, that seems to be happening right now.
Yeah.
This might be, if you've heard this first here, which is definitely going to be the only place you hear this theory, is on this fucking show right now, because no one else
allow it to be that way.
No one else is even in this shit the way we are right now. But I'll tell you something. If we're even close to true with this, it's the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life. And what it essentially boils down to is the Meet the Grams, the real big nasty takedown from Kendrick onto Drake recently, which was kind of like the expose on his family and stuff.
Which was filled with lies and slander about our 6 God.
69 God, right. And well, the album art for that is a photo of a bunch of Drake shit. And somehow Kendrick came in possession of that, right?
Yep.
The guy who sent Drake, or the guy who sent Kendrick those photos, and the guy that Kendrick got in touch with to get all that shit, is also in touch with another guy who's been posting on this Reddit. They're apparently know each other. Okay. This is called the Dark Kenny subreddit. It's kind of like a deeper Kendrick Lamar subreddit.
God, it's like a real deep in there Reddit.
It's in there. There's a lot of members, but it's pretty deep in the lore. But long story short, this guy is claiming that the person who connected the parties that got the photo to Kendrick Lamar himself, because they weren't in touch with each other before this, was none other than Andy Milonakis,
the crypto schemer himself.
I don't know
if you've heard about that.
I know, I've heard the whole thing, but I don't like to slander the man, okay? He's got his show. He made me happy for many years. Kelly's favorite show.
It's my show. I'm Andy Schmilonakis.
It was very before his time, I would say.
Oh, dude, I loved that shit when I was a kid. Don't get it wrong.
But long story short is Andy Milonakis is friends with TDE guys, and I didn't know this, but going back to 2013, there's even tons of pictures of him hanging out with Schoolboy Q and all this stuff. I had no idea.
Well, he did that 3-dude rap group with Riff Raff and the guy from Scary Movie. I can't remember his name, but they had like it was called like Trace Locos or whatever.
Yeah.
It was like it was like comedy rap, but they were hanging out with a bunch of famous rappers because of it at one point.
Yeah, so this is definitely a thing, right? Like it's we're not making this up, but supposedly he was the mole and he was the guy who linked up and has been against Drake. And apparently there's some tweet evidence. This guy, OK Problem, is supposedly the guy supposedly in touch with all of these people who's been in touch with, the Reddit kind of leaking stuff to people.
Yeah,
but there's more to this.
Is there more to this?
There's
is there
more to
images
this.
there? Like I see that there's more images to click.
Let me tell you guys something. All right. So essentially what this is going off of is DJ Academics. This is after, this is maybe a week or two after the beef is kind of quieted down. Received
got it.
a link while he was live. He opened the link. He watched the video without sharing his screen and was kind of silent for the entirety of the video. But what happened was he didn't mute the display, like the display capture.
Oh, you can still hear it.
So we're
just not
hearing
see it.
the sound of like a dog in real distress.
I remember this. We're
hearing a dog that's very distressed. Like you've never heard this kind of bark in your life, bro. This is clearly something is not right here. And he's silent throughout the viewing of this video. And what happened was this guy who we're talking about right now, this OK Problem guy, posted before that, like right around the time he started that stream. Hey guys, tune into the stream. I'm about to send Ack the link.
I'm about to send him some crazy shit.
That happened, and people started understanding that there was at least some sort of validity to this guy, realizing, he wasn't fucking.
He had something.
Something happened here. So what he's saying is that video is involving Drake and a dog to some capacity. That Andy Milonakis is in possession of that video, and Kendrick Lamar, by extension, is now also in possession of that video. And it's been
what are we thinking? What's the implication of Drake and this dog?
There's been more than just a little bit of implications of Drake and the dog too. He's kind of always used the dog as like an icon throughout his career. He's also kind of like left this creepy hotel that this guy has been involved in leaking videos of Drake at.
I've seen that with the reporter,
Yeah.
the little reporter guy,
Chris
who he gave an interview.
There's a leaked video of Drake at the Mark Hotel, which has a rich history of being involved in Jeffrey Epstein and a bunch of other shit. And there's this weird video of Drake and Chris Alvarez, this disabled reporter, and supposedly something happened between the two of them, and Chris Alvarez is covering it up or paid.
He's like, I don't want. He's literally just like nothing happened. I don't want to talk about it.
But then, but this guy who supplied Kendrick with these photos and is supposedly an employee at the Mark Hotel, and supposedly was the guy who received all these goods from Drake. I guess there's a lot of speculation. He hasn't given any reason as to why he would have these, but apparently he worked at the hotel. There's hotel rules that claim that you can seize lost and found items due to a policy after a certain amount of days. And for whatever reason, Drake that night knew something happened and didn't want to come back and claim anything or talk about anything.
But we still don't know what that is.
No, we don't. No, we don't. And we know Chris Alvarez is willing to lie because this guy, Ebony Prince, which is what he's going by on Twitter, is
I've seen that Twitter.
He's the guy literally in the possession of the shit on the Meet the Grams cover, and he's been talking about, Chris Alvarez said he said he came over to listen to beats, and then he released the security camera footage of how long he was there. He was only there for around 2 to 3 minutes, so something else happened.
Happened
only
that made
in
him
the lobby.
dip.
And
There's
then,
something that made him dip,
And in the very last video he put out, Drake is clearly like distressed or yelling as Chris Alvarez is being pushed out of the hotel. We don't know what it is about, and you could speculate until the cows come home. But there is something deeper.
That is very interesting.
There is something really, and it's not that there's this grand conspiracy. This is what happens.
So are people saying Drake was fucking a dog? Is that where we're getting here? Like allegedly?
There's been like random speculation that like he likes to have girls like eat out of dog bowls or like throw up in dog bowls in front of him and shit. There's been like all this stuff talking for like people like who live in Toronto who like know people who have gone to parties and shit like that.
This is not looking good for Drake, man.
I mean, dude, if this shit is consensual, it is what it is, but it doesn't sound consensual. Like a lot of this stuff sounds like he's like grooming young people. He's bringing people into the fold for shit that people don't know. And And
got that
don't
Millie
even
Bobby
get me
Brown
started with the shit with his dad, dude. Like the shit with his fucking
Oh,
dad.
dude,
is
you see
so
that video of his
creepy.
dad trying to make out with that little girl, dude? Oh,
It's really
bruh.
fucking creepy, dude. Like
He is putting on the old man freak moves for sure. Did not like.
Something doesn't smell right to me, bro. Something doesn't smell fucking right to me, bro. It feels wrong.
Feels off. Something feels off.
But if you heard it here first, that's great. Andy Milonakis, the great leaker, the great one who kind of gave Kendrick Lamar the edge in this beef.
Andy Milonakis also scammed hundreds of people out of much money for a shitty crypto scam.
Shout out, dude. Maybe hopefully he makes some money off it. Maybe Kendrick paid him so he doesn't have to do crypto scams anymore. He paid him for the fucking goods, dude. I would. I'd be like, yo, you got a video of Drake fucking a dog? I'll pay you $500,000 right now, dude.
Right here, right now.
You want it right now or what? And he's just... Dude. There it is.
I think this is Love on the Spectrum. I haven't watched Love on the Spectrum, but I'm pretty sure this is a clip from Love on the Spectrum. And
I'm going to be watching it. And so many people speak so highly of this show.
After you see this clip, I think we're both going to be in here pretty soon.
Like on the show?
No!
Do you
watching.
like nature by any chance?
This could be us, yeah.
That is a very good question. I've never really thought about that. I guess I am more of a city person. I prefer the hustle and bustle.
Hey, Connor.
Yes?
He is just straight up not having it, dude. That pen
Dude,
click, the pen click was louder
filling
than
it
words.
out. He's filling it out in front of her, which I don't think which I think is where they go over next. Like, bro, you're not supposed to click no in front of people.
I think if we were this direct in real life, this would, so many people say the show is just like a reflection of how love should be. And I'm like, I'm very curious now.
I'm into it. Like, honesty, dude. Like, let's just be real with each other and move on, you know?
Yeah, dude. I agree. That's what I've been saying, dude. I'm like, maybe they have the right idea here. Maybe they live life closer to God, closer than we do. Maybe have you considered that? Maybe.
Yeah.
It's probably true.
But, it's like what Shane Gillis says, right? Like, they're always living the best life. Oh, dude, this is a quick good one. I'm always good for a couple quick good ones every week. This is a quick one.
And a goodie?
Quick good one.
Sign me up.
All of it.
Dryer, yo?
Yeah, the whole kit and caboodle, the whole U-Haul is on the street, bro. I don't even know if he's alive under all that shit, dude.
He's getting fucked right now, dude.
He got absolutely fucked by his entire home. Every piece of furniture came for vengeance that day. Every single fucking piece, dude. Run that one more time.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Killed that motherfucker, dude. Yeah. And she just thought it was cute.
The way he braced for impact is so sad, dude. You had no shot.
Right out of a movie. Like,
you had no shot, bro.
Absolutely damaged, dude.
That was good stuff.
I just couldn't imagine my entire living, like everything I've ever purchased, attacking me all at one time.
We all hate moving, right? Nobody likes moving. Imagine you have the whole van packed. You finally got it packed tight too. You got everything in there.
Yeah. Yeah, because you bought one too small.
Barreling down onto your fucking back or whatever, dude. Oh my god, dude. Absolutely.
I just love, like you said, he's bracing himself, right? Like he's gonna stop 6,000 pounds of furniture.
It's not gonna happen the way he thinks it's gonna happen, dude. It's
absolutely not.
Painful, dude. Painful, dude. I feel bad.
I hope he's okay. Oh, dude, we have a couple. This one's good.
So did I? I forget. Did I put this one in or?
I put this one in here. It's wild. You ever go to hibachi? You like hibachi?
I like hibachi. I've done.
You like the entertainment of the whole thing, right?
It's cute, I guess.
I ain't never seen, this is another 17-second goodie right here, but I haven't ever seen a freaky cook at a place like this right now. Oh wait, share. You got the logo up. You got the banner up.
Oh, on OBS. Oh shit.
Bang. There you go.
Mira, mira. Oh, mamacita.
What the fuck? That's a whole new hibachi experience, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty creepy.
Oh, dude, you know he's a creep. Look at his face. Look at him. Look how happy he is with his performance. Cuts it down, and then he makes it walk.
Oh, mamacita.
Why did he say it in Spanish?
Why did he say mamacita, dude?
What's going on, dude? Why is he?
This dude is so out of his element right now. He's absolutely like...
He's in Spanish mode, dude. Something's...
This dude learned hibachi from, like, Jose. You just make the chicken fuck...
Imagine.
They'll love it, dude. You don't... Who needs all that fancy volcano and shit? You just gotta make the chickens fuck.
What do we have next here? Oh,
I don't know.
I forgot I added this. Kelly sent this to me, so I said,
Oh, dude, wait. Cheez-It Dine. Okay, let me.
This is actually close to where we grew up. It's not too far. It's in upstate New York. So
it's in Woodstock. Yeah. Okay, I used to go up there all the time.
New York. Check this place out. It features a full menu of Cheez-It infused dishes, from Cheez-It crusted chicken tenders to a Cheez-It smash burger, plus sweets like the Cheez-It cheesecake and what may very well be the piece de resistance, the deluxe Cheez-It milkshake. You heard that right. And that doesn't even cover all of it. There's plenty of other stuff too. I totally love how they went all out with the retro styling. It really does show. Everything down to the bathrooms is decked out. In addition to the food, it's got a bunch of cool stuff like the world's first Cheez-It operated jukebox, retro merch including shirts, postcards, and mugs for sale, and even this 1960s Cadillac, which may very well be the most comfortable car I will ever sit in my life. Of course, we are here for Cheez-Its, so I can't leave out the 2 full Cheez-It tasting walls that are there, and they have multiple flavors that I've never even seen before. So pepper jack and Italian 4 cheese. And as a food news guy, I'm supposed to know that. The Pop is running all this week from Monday, May 20th through Sunday, May 26th. So if you're looking for something to do leading...
You're telling me you've never heard of 4 Cheez-Its, bro?
Dude, he's got to get you. Maybe you're supposed to be the food YouTuber.
No.
Maybe it's supposed to be you, dude.
No, but come on, dude. 4 Cheez-Its are pretty basic. It's a pretty basic Cheez-It.
I would know of the Parmesan. I would not know of the one that you're speaking of, I don't think.
It's got the Parm and the Sharp. It's got all the bad boys in there together, dude. It's like a fucking infestation of cheese.
That makes sense. What do we have here?
I don't know. What do we got?
Oh, shit. This is... All right, guys, trigger warning. This is hard to watch. It was hard for me to watch this, guys. I hated it, so here you go.
This is the most retarded thing I've ever done.
Nah. Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
That dude just
imagine another train just comes right after and
fucking
slams
emergency brakes. He's just slamming on his emergency brake the whole time, knowing that kid's in there. He definitely
dude, you know he saw that kid coming.
He definitely thought he fucking killed that guy, right? Like he had to think that.
Yes. There's no way you think I just perfectly drove over a child. You think I ran over that fucking child. Holy fucking shit.
He did. He dead as fuck.
Dude. Why would kids today are, and I know this makes me sound like an old fuck, but I swear, like, it's anything for the video now, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, buddy.
The culture about that is just getting insane.
But if we gave 50s kids cell phone, they'd be doing that. They did this for fun.
Yeah, I mean, if you give any kid TikTok, he's gonna end up here eventually.
All right, here we go.
Yo, is that who I think it is? No. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is a new statue.
What do we have here, dude?
This is a new statue in Washington, D.C. that they made for Lincoln. This is supposed to be a young Abraham Lincoln, okay? Who the fuck made an Abraham Lincoln thirst trap?
Yeah, it's almost like he's got like those lines. You know the lines.
Why is he holding his? Yeah, he's got that cut that like only professional soccer players and people who have been on Survivor have. You know,
100%.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's like
they got his cheekbones kind of right though. That's
dude. But why is he holding down his slacks like he's about to like This looks like it was written out of like a fantasy, like nasty book, you know?
I think it looks beautiful. I love it.
You're gonna fuck that Lincoln?
Yeah, I mean, if you free the slaves, I'll clean you up.
You free this is before the slaves, though.
You get face tuned a little bit if you free the slaves in that modern era, dude.
My big thing is like I don't think the slacks they have him in even existed back then. Like this is such a wild image to look at.
Dude, I mean, you're probably 100% right. You know, these are the types of things that we need to be looking into. What did he look like? I know he had like a degenerative disease. Maybe he was hot when he was young, dude.
Maybe he was, but like I've never seen a picture of hot Lincoln. No, like that's never been like on my X, on my Twitter. You know, Abraham Lincoln thirst trap doesn't happen.
We're gonna look into this.
All right, we'll do some research. Oh, dude, this is so fucking awesome. This is gayer than Bud Light.
It has to be. It's so fucking
What a sick show, though. Like, you go to a fucking, like,
rodeo or something.
Yeah, you go to a rodeo and you end up getting a sick Kid Rock show, dude. Like, this song does kick ass. Like, there's no if, and, or buts about
Kid Rock coming out. I don't want to play this too long because we might get another fucking...
Yeah. Well, you know what? Then it just cuts out and it's fucking asshole. If the video starts right here, just know it's because Kid Rock is a fucking asshole. That's all.
He doesn't seem like a guy who'd copyright. Dude, he
doesn't seem like a guy who knows how to do anything.
He cut a deal with Live Nation when Live Nation announced all of those like surge prices and all the Taylor Swift shit.
Yeah.
He announced his tour was going to be capped at a $45 ticket, and like he was going to limit beers to being like under $10.
If there were tickets more expensive to a Bud Light show than $45, there would be no audience at a Kid Rock show. So that does make sense.
Well, he knows that, and he understands that, and he's like, I'm not going to like to act like this is to benefit me is crazy because like then it means you don't understand who I'm playing for, or like my audience or anything like that. And I'm not saying he's a smart genius, marketing genius, but like
you're talking about the guy who shot Bud Light and then wore 100%. A Bud Light hat on TV within 6 months.
And he talked about being at Bohemian Grove on Joe Rogan's podcast. Why would you bring that up? But I will say
he's based.
his gut instinct to say, I'm not going to like overcharge my fans just because Live Nation has a policy where all these other people are hiding behind the fact that Live Nation changed their policies. So that's why our tickets are so expensive. It's like, no, clearly there is some sort of
there's a workaround and you didn't do it and you're trying to blame it all on Live Nation.
There's an artist input, and I get it. Kid Rock's a big artist. He's gonna have some sway, but like this is the kind of thing I'm talking about.
There are bigger artists than Kid Rock who lie. You know what I mean?
Right. No, 100%. And they're lying about this. Like they're not being truthful with their fans, which I think is bullshit. Those are the people. You know, be real. Just be real about it. It's fine.
Just be honest with us, please.
For real though, we're paying enough. Just be real. All right.
Oh, dude, is this the last video?
Last
dude,
clip of the
I wanted to go out with a bang. So
Okay.
I don't even want to introduce this one. All I want to say is that they have really upped Court television since the last time I watched it.
All right, let's see where we're at. I haven't watched Court TV in a long time.
Since I was sick in high school, you know?
Hey, I'm talking.
Okay, my apologies, Miss Girl.
Miss who?
I'm sorry.
Miss Girl.
It's Miss Toller.
It's Judge Toller. Be quiet. I have a question.
You know what? It's given very much of how you doing, Your Honor, Miss Judge Lance Toller. I am here today to get my money from this man. Yeah, want to be a woman. Yeah, he's terrible, Your Honor. He's really terrible. My head is right here, Your Honor. I came home.
What's that guy up to?
Here you go, Mr. Nick. You look so handsome. That fade is giving.
May I see that? He said Beyonce bailed him out 2 times. Beyonce don't know you. Never called you, met you ever in life. Ever in life.
Like, what are these like Star Wars Camino desks that they have.
And there's like the audience like claps and interacts with the court. Like,
This
what
looks
the
like it's
fuck
like
is
a
this?
Star Wars Senate chamber. Like, what the fuck are we looking
This is
at?
the Jedi trials, right?
Yeah, like Yaddle is going to be sitting in the corner. Girl Yoda is going to be in the corner sitting.
But she bailed you out 2 times.
Mr.
That is giving Star Wars this look.
Harper, did you? Hang on. Did you claim that Beyonce bailed you out?
Beyonce knows all about me. Beyonce has my number. Man, Beyonce talks every now and then. She said,
every now and then.
This is the kind of shit. Like, it's like I want a public access show so bad. I want to bring that back. I know it's like, and did you know public access shows are like free? Like, you show up and you just do it.
I swear to God, if you and I lived in the same place, we could just take this to
We
public
would
access one day a week, and we'd
mean,
be so killer.
That's the logical. Give me a desk. Give me a riser of a screen behind me so that instead of reacting like a lame Twitch
I
streamer,
can look like
we
this.
have a physical screen behind us. It looks like Jon Stewart. We look great. That's all I want.
That's what we need. I don't know if public access will do that for us, but we can sure hope.
I'll bring the desk. I will literally.
I'll bring the desk.
They do supply the cameras and all the gear, which I love. Like,
that's the expensive part, really. We can thrift store the rest of it, you know?
So if you guys want to see the M&B public access show,
pay to move me
We're
somewhere.
going to have to start the Patreon up. We'll make that one of the tiers. We'll make that the maximum. Even though it's free, we'll make it the maximum tier that you have to pay into.
Maximum free dollars.
And make it happen for us, for you.
I love that. Well, thank you guys so much. If you're still here with us, you know the drill. We are on Instagram. Come give us a follow there at the M&B Pod. We are on YouTube Wednesday nights. We are on Spotify and Apple Music on Saturday afternoons. And we love you guys. Thanks for listening. Brandon, anything else?
No, just thank you guys. I love it. You know, me and Max were talking about how happy we were about the numbers on the last YouTube thing. So
yeah, dude, y'all are seriously watching, so we appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys, and hopefully we're showing you guys some cool stuff. If you have any submissions, please,
send them to Instagram, and we'll play them on the show.
Send them as a message. I think our messages are open. If not, we'll
let
us
us
know.
We have open DMs. DM us on Instagram, and we'll play your video.
Yeah.
Also, send stuff in of you guys. If you got something cool, right? Show us stuff on here. We'll hype you up.
Write us a song.
Yes, dude. Write me a jingle and play it on here.
Please, if you're capable and willing, and if you're in a writing rut, if you're stuck in a rut and you need a prompt, this is your prompt. This is what you're gonna do until you're done.
I love that.
Through your writer's block for us.
Hell yeah. Well, everyone, you know the rules. It's the end, so deuces.
Deuces.